guys. Hope everybody doing good out there on this. Well, it's just a regular Friday to me. I won't be. I won't be spending too much money with these corporations today. No, sir. But let's get into the topic of discussion. We got two. Let me put my phone right here. We got two troops. One of them are deceased. Yeah, one of them are deceased, and the other one, I think, is still on life support or whatever the case may be. But it's not a good look at all. Trump just sent another 500 troops to my hometown, Washington D.C. And let me let this truck go by. Excuse me for the noise. So Trump just sent 500 extra troops to Washington D.C. and I'm not gonna say he's cracking down on crime. I'm gonna say he's cracking down on drugs, because crime still is happening all across America, but he's cracking down on drugs, fentanyl to be exact. I'm saying I've never seen this many drug busts in my whole entire life. I'm talking about every day somebody getting popped for 100 to 1,000 pounds of weed or coke or fentanyl, and it's like, yo, they knew, the Biden administration knew all this was going on. Yeah, they knew all this was going on. And what they don't talk about is the stuff that we don't see on the news, like trafficking and stuff like that. I just seen a video yesterday of some migrants in a van somewhere in Tennessee. I forget the name of the county. Somewhere in Tennessee, where the van was so packed that people were sitting. They pulling people. Okay, the state troopers out. There was so many people in the van that they were sitting on each other's laps. One lady, all she was eating was bread and water for the whole journey. Bread and water. And dang, they pull it. Yo, what is going on today, bro? Like Black Friday, it's 3 people pulled over literally less than a quarter mile. I want to show y'all. Look at this shit. It's 3 people pulled over in less than a quarter mile. So these people, these state troopers over here, yeah, they must be buddies. They probably was like, we're going on the mission today. As soon as I see one, they probably was lined up back to back. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm getting off court. They probably were back to back. Like, whoever speed, we're going to get them back to back. Literally, less than a quarter mile, 3 people pulled. Let me take my ass home. I don't want to be paying no extra tickets, no extra fees. No, sir. I'm doing under speed limit. I seen one. I was like, okay, let me slow down just a little. I seen 2. Let me slow down just a little bit more. I see 3. Oh yeah, I'm going way under the speed limit. Yeah, you can go over. Yeah, they pulling people. I see all these people speeding. They might be next. They might have another trap up here somewhere. Yeah, but yeah, getting back to the Tennessee thing, the migrants, they was from Haiti, they was from Mexico, Venezuela, and they found, I think, like 4 pounds or 10 pounds of weed. See, I'm gonna do some live reactions to these videos today. Yeah, I'm gonna do some live reactions to these videos today, so y'all can see what I'm seeing. So y'all won't think I'm just talking. So I can show y'all what's going on. Like, bro, this was going on. Fuck with the news talking about. I'm seeing videos of it myself. You feel me? So the news could say one thing and have your mind persuade, oh, this and that. But when you actually see the videos, you're like, oh, man, ATM Tim was right. Even though he got his own perspective, the video don't lie. Well, we do got AI videos now, but nah, these ain't AI videos. These regular videos, police cam videos and stuff going on in the country. And I'm watching videos all over the world. You feel me? But Trump is cracking down on drugs. So if you in these streets, please be careful. Please be mindful. Please don't put your hands on none of this stuff, man, because people don't think they're going to get caught until they get caught. If you out the game, you should be good. But he cracking down on everything, even weed. That's your shit legal. You got a dispensary. I mean, fuck it. You want to take the risk, that's on you. I can't. The only thing I could do is put it out there, you know? Shit, he cracking down on everything. People in Atlanta, shit, they cracking down on everything in Atlanta. Atlanta hot, man. It been hot, but see, it's so hot. See, people, the streets talk. So all this solid shit, when niggas be like, oh, I don't talk to the police and all this shit, man, y'all be talking too much in the streets to where people know all the business. People saying too much. So like, the people know what's going on, bro. Them people know what's going on. Like, unless you want some stealthy shit, if you want some shit we ain't using no phones type, the people already know what's going on. Somebody gonna say something. Somebody, you posting on your Instagram, everything you doing, it's just, bro, the people know what's going on. So that's all I can say. That's all I can say, bro. And they have the information, and they been had it. Then now they just really taking action on the information they already had on people. They already know, well, I'm not gonna say they know everybody who's coming in the country, but Trump said, nah, we revoking all these visas. We gotta see who actually in this country now. We might have spies. Yeah. We might have spies. I'm not gonna say might. We do have spies. We have Russian spies. We have Chinese spies. We have cartel spies. We got all type of spies in America, man. All type of spies. People just sending information back to their people, you know? Especially the Chinese spies. See, the Chinese people wasn't getting popped like that before the Trump administration. We think, oh yeah, Chinese people, oh they good, you know, all of them good and shit like that. Nah, we got some folks bringing in viruses and diseases and shit. We got motherfuckers bringing in that fentanyl. We got motherfuckers bringing in, you know, all different type of shit. We got them growing weed and shit, and putting all type of chemicals and shit in the weed. It's all type of shit going on, man. So I'm glad he make gas great again. That's what I'm pushing. We don't need none of this fake THC, A, weed, whatever. We don't need no K2. We don't need none of that. Nah, we don't need none of that. We got to get back to the basics, man. And I think Trump need to stand on that. We need to make gas great again. We need to make weed great again. We need real weed. All these chemicals and shit, making the weed strong and shit. Nah, we need organic cannabis. We need organic cannabis. We don't need no THCA. We don't need no THC 1, 2, 3. We don't need none of that. People get too high. People smoking too much. We need these vape pens. We need them gone. We need them out of here. Cigarettes, get them gone. Get them gone. We need them cigarettes gone. We need to see. People want to boycott Target and all this shit like that. I don't see them boycotting cigarettes, alcohol. What else? These vape, cigarette things. I don't see them boycotting that, but they want to boycott these companies that's shit actually helping black people. I ain't with that shit at all. But we definitely need to. I mean, if people want to smoke their cigarettes, go ahead. But I feel like most people who smoke cigarettes don't even have respect for themselves. Like, I was at the park taking my son on the swings the other day, a while back, and these adults don't even have respect to not smoke cigarettes around the children. I'm like, man, get these cigarettes and shit out of here, man. Fuck these cigarette companies, bro. Some people can put their cigarettes out or whatever, you know, the case may be, or like do what they, you know, but around kids and shit, I ain't with that shit, you feel me? And just tell me more about, not everybody, to generalize people, but from what I see, people, they don't really care, like, about nobody, not even themselves. So, you know, I feel like we need to go ahead and ban, getting a little hot, we need to go ahead and ban cigarettes, e-vapes, all that, because regular people should be able to breathe fresh air. We don't want to smell cigarettes and shit everywhere you go. Like, ban them shits. If you want to smoke in your place and shit like that. And see, the thing I like about being in foreign countries, if you do see people smoking cigarettes, they're smoking in a place. They're not really smoking like that out in public. And I feel like I'm not gonna say completely ban cigarettes, but ban them out in public. We need to ban THCA. We don't need this fake ass weed and shit. I don't know why they put the A behind the THCA, but yeah, we don't need that. We don't need it at all. You got gas stations selling this weed for cheap. Like, you might as well just give it out for free. You feel me? Shit. But I think Trump needs to come out with a plan to where he can make organic weed great again, because shit we smoking out here, we don't know where this shit come from. The Chinese, the Mexicans, see the cartel is in with the Chinese. So it's people are working together. Because when I first hit the weed scene, this is a trip back to memory lane. The weed was really, really good. Really, really good. Now it's like, it's not that good. Now everybody got a new name. This that chocolate yellow. this that Tekashi 6ix9ine. different color hair. But nah, man, we just need to make stuff organic again. Food, stuff we consume, great again. And they messing up the market right now. Trump is messing up a lot of money, a lot of people's money. A lot of people not happy about it. That's why some people not happy with Trump. I'd be mad too if he was fucking up my money. But what I think is he trying to see what's going on. You feel me? I don't think they're gonna completely ban THCA, but he trying to see what's going on, cause it's something bubbling in the United States, man. We got all these industries failing. We ain't seen no bailouts. We seen layoffs, so we ain't seen no bailouts. So we like, okay, Trump hitting these cartels hard. He fucking up their money bad. Yeah, he fucking up their money bad. Excuse my language, but he's cracking down on all these people, because a lot of this shit is causing the crime rates to go up. All this shit coming in across that money and power, people gonna die about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he hitting them, he blowing up shit. Yeah, he blowing up boats, planes, shit. He blowing up cartel stashes. He blowing up. Fuck the money, fuck the drugs. We blowing you out the water if you bringing some shit to America. I feel like that's the way it should be. But I'm like, fuck that. Like this shit. How much drugs coming to America? They probably got enough drugs in America right now. If no more drugs come in America right now, they got enough to supply America for at least the next 2 years. It's already here. They just got to find out where it's at. They got stash houses everywhere in America, all over America. You feel me? So it's like a lot of drugs already here. If they bringing in more, that just add to the supply. But he trying to crack down on the transport of this shit to America. It's already here. It's not you can really do with the shit that's already here unless you're making a little bus here, bus there, but you know. But it's just so much going on in America that the crimes is still happening, but it's shootings. Yeah, mass shootings, school shootings. It's too much going on, man. I think he needs to crack down on now if you do this gonna make an impact on everybody. He need to crack down on these politicians. Ooh. Yeah. He need to crack down on these politicians. Cause I feel like they got a lot to do with these drug distribution and stuff. Like the cartels and, you know, local drug dealers, that's not really the big scale. The big scale is these politicians who allowing all this shit to go on in their city and state. And they know what's going on. Yeah, they know what's going on. So the politicians, I think he need to crack down on these politicians, like just like how they was doing him, trying to get F's on his report card. He need to go after these politicians and see what's really good. Who are the corrupt politicians that are in office right now? That's what he really need to be going after. That's just my perspective. If you got a perspective, let me know in the comments and let me know, because that's my perspective on how all this shit playing out. Yup. All this shit playing out. Excuse me. Got a little steamy. Good morning to everybody. Happy Friday. Take all clear. Hello, how are you? Thanks for the love. Yeah, it's sad out here in America, man. In my city, man, I just left my city and it just be people ODing every day, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to work around people who be on that shit, you feel me? And not to judge them or nothing like that, but some of them go to work, but they addicted more to the drug than anything, you know? They gotta have it. They gotta have it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And I've seen a lot more people go to these methadone clinics, however you say it. I'll call them the fentanyl clinics, because it's basically the same thing, but the legal version. The fentanyl clinic. I'm seeing more and more people that I work with go to. I'm like, damn, bro, like you going to that too? Like I'm seeing a lot of people on it. I'm glad you're going to the clinic instead of going to the hospital and you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see them go to the clinic than, you know, OD, you know? So people be careful with these drugs you taking, alcohol you taking. You know, too much alcohol, you know. Young people drinking gallons of alcohol. Nah, that ain't good for you. Sip, you know, sip on a little something, you know, but drinking gallons and fifths and paints and liters and shit. Hey, man, y'all gotta stop with all this drinking, bro. Like, it's cool to, you know, have a nice time, but nah, you're gonna pay for it later. And I'm sorry I had to tell you that. It's cool, it's okay to drink, you know, but you gotta, what they say, you know, manage it, you know. Don't overindulge in drinking or smoking. I know some people who smoke and don't eat. Yeah, I know some people who smoke and don't eat. They'd rather smoke a blunt than put some food in their body. Nah, we not doing that. See, this weed different. The weed I first started smoking, it'll make you want to eat. Yeah, it'll make you want to eat. I might read your comments. Yeah, I don't know. This weed don't make you want to eat no more. This shit. I don't know. This shit crazy. How long you been? This how long I been, bro. Yeah. Questions universe, you can never have forgotten with no formal question, but says, shit, yes you can. Yes you can. But yeah, like you said, it's always gonna be a minimal corruption anywhere. It's gonna always be corruption, but you can limit. How you can limit? We gonna take your ass out. If you playing that shit, we gonna take you out. We gonna send you to a whole nother country. Hell yeah, we gonna revoke your citizenship. That's how you do all that shit. But still, it could be a little corruption, but you can minimize it. Like the people of America, if we stand up to all these politicians, it's nothing they can fucking do. We gotta put our people in there. I don't know these people. I don't know Trump, but one thing I can say is he said what's on his fucking mind. All these other politicians, they reading off some damn script and shit. Yeah, they giving us the AI shit. They giving us AI AI voices and AI speeches and shit. We don't want to hear no robot talking. We want to hear a real person talk. You know? Just like when I be watching these NFL players, and when they be getting interviewed and shit, the person will ask them a question, and they doing robot talk. Yeah, we played a good team. Yeah, that team did good. Nah, bro. I'll be like, we was the better. We was a better team. Team played good, but they gonna have to try next time. I'll be talking shit. Yeah, I'll be talking shit in the interview. Not to make the team mad, it's just competition, but I'll shout them out like, yeah, they did good, but we did better. We ain't doing all that, nah, political talk. I'm like, man, they don't really be answering no question. They just be saying the media questions, That's one thing I like about Trump. He not gonna say no media answer. He gonna say whatever's on his mind. That's why I fuck with him. And some shit I don't agree with him with, but I'ma still stand with him because I stand with the underdog in anything. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Motherfuckers hate Trump just because. And that's okay, that's your opinion. But I'm talking about the shit that people hate Trump for, they can't even really say why they hate him. I'm gonna say I don't agree with everything he's doing right now, but the number one thing I do agree is cracking down on drugs and shit, because it's getting crazy out here with the amount of drugs that's out here. People getting rich, people dying. Like, I don't like that shit. Like Casino, FBG, Future, the rapper Future, the artist Future, brother just got caught up. But I think that was a whole setup. That's gonna be a whole nother video. I'm seeing these so-called street people talk about it, but they not even giving out scenarios or situations that possibly could have set him up. Cause I feel like Casino knew that they was following him and watching him, or whatever the case may be. I feel like it. And he ain't said nothing since he been in jail. Usually, rappers are getting on the phone, doing this, and he ain't doing nothing. He don't want no connections to nobody. Everybody know Future his brother, though, but they just hit him with, like, so-called 20 keys of fentanyl. I think it might have been coke, and fentanyl a little bit of fentanyl in it. But yeah, man, I thought he was an ex drug dealer from what his mixtape said, but clearly he still had his foot in both. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's see, people like to dip and dab in the streets, but he was still in the streets and a rapper. He had a couple hit songs, you know. But man, I just pray that he make it out the situation and come back and telling people not to go in the dope game and all this good stuff. That's what I hope, because right now it's not looking too good. I hope don't tell on nobody. See, everybody say it's cool not to snitch until they in that situation. Yeah, until they in that situation, they like, man, shit, man, I got kids, I got family. They think about that shit when they get boxed in, but they not thinking that shit while they out here. Like me, I'm thinking about that shit. Like, hold on, man, I got other shit. I got shit going on. Let me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. I need to cut some of this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been cut a lot of shit out. Like, man, this shit, I ain't gonna say it's a waste of time, but is your freedom more important than these drugs, this money, your peace of mind? You ain't gotta watch over your shoulder. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What you say? You can definitely bend the rules to get it. Yeah, you could definitely bend the rules for sure. The same can be said by the opposite, but we can't assume either way if we don't actually know the person. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're so right. Thank you for your point of view. Humans are unpredictable. Some more blunt may seem easy to trust, but always. Yeah, you're right. We can't. We can't. You can please say RP to mine. Okay, but yeah, you're right. We don't really know these people, so even though they're more blunt, we still don't know them. So it's like we really can't trust too many, even if they black, even if they Mexican, even if they white. We can't just trust shit that we see. We gotta know for sure. We don't know these people. Yeah, we don't know these people. Like I said, I'm always gonna go for the underdog, no matter what people say. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the underdog. Come on, bro. Why would you park right there, bro? Stupid shit I be saying, man. People just be, I don't know. Got a little steamy in here. It's brutally cold today, y'all. So, but staying on topic, yeah, he cracking down on everything. And every year, every year, every year, every year, they do crackdowns right before the holidays, Thanksgiving, which they just did with Free Band Casino. Right before Thanksgiving, before Christmas, they gonna be scooping some more people up. So it's 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 I would say the same thing that's been going on, but they executing, I'll say, more efficiently. So yeah, they executing more efficiently. Who said that? This what we gonna do for y'all, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. Frank Lou, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. They're gonna put you in timeout until you get your act together. That's what I'm gonna do. But I got some time today, man. But okay, see. Yeah, man. I just hope Trump keep knocking them down. You know, people gotta be on their P's and Q's, but I want my people to get their money and, you know, treat people with respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect your neighbors. You know, people be selling narcotics and got loud music and shit, disturbing the peace. You feel me? So I feel like people got to bring more respect and keep your shit low key. If you doing what you do, keep your shit low key. Um, and you know, respect your neighbors and stuff like that. And you know, whatever come with it, just come with it. But at the same time, people got to have respect and people, you know, keep your shit low key. Don't be all out there and shit. Because it's the times to where we're going into a technology phase to where everything is on video and everything is recorded. So like keep that shit low key. Stay out the phone. Don't be saying too much. You feel me? Just, keep it low key. And I think everything will be great. Make gas great. Make America safe. I think we need to start having top notch security at these malls, these schools, any public place. We need to have people with choppers out. We don't need no Glocks. We need choppers. We need AKs. What else? We need semi-automatic weapons. We need security guards with semi-automatic weapons. They have to be updated in today's time frame. A Glock, it could do something, but nah, we need AKs. We need big shit to help deter criminals. Because I went to the burger joint a month ago or whatever, and they got security at a fast food restaurant. I'm like, okay, please tell me anybody if this makes sense. You have security at a burger establishment, but no security. We don't need mall security no more. We need people with choppers. Like, we need private security, like with actual physical guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need no mall patrol, but shout out to the mall people. But we need private security at schools. Police officers, SROs can't even do their job at these schools. We need private security at schools, uh, banks, malls, all that shit. We don't need no national troops. We don't. I'm sorry. We don't need National Guard. We don't need, but we do need for these agencies, the Alphabet Gang, to go in, clean up the trafficking shit that's going on, the drugs and all etc. It's so much shit I can't even speak on all of it, and we got to make it safe for the kids to go outside and play. I was watching a video of this Memphis lady. Let me know if y'all seen this video. She said, "My kids can finally go outside and play." I'm like, yo, that's insane. Her kids can finally go outside and play. But yeah, man, that's my time. And we're going to see another topic that we can talk about. I think I'm going to go live all day today. And we're going to sit back and watch some of these videos, reaction videos. I'm tagging everybody, toe tagging everybody. Bow. But I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm gone.